Oh hey guys, it's time for another tag. Today I'm wearing my Scientist Solarian shirt. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a Scientist Solarian. Thank you. Today we are going to be doing the Not a Booktube Newbie Tag, which was apparently created by Clever Fox. Links to them will be in the doobly-doo. So this is a tag for those of us who have been doing Booktube for a while, and we want to talk about our channel, how far we've come, and reflect a little bit on that, while still sort of introducing ourselves to anybody else out there who might care to check us out. Nigel the cat is here. The first question is, how old is your channel? Well, I started posting Booktube videos in 2013 and it is now 2017, so math it up. However, I was doing bookish things before that over on a site called Blip TV, so I have essentially been booktubing much longer than that by at least a year. But Blip went out of business and I had to move everything over to YouTube, a platform which I do not prefer. Question number 2, what are your favorite videos to make? Tags are really easy, to be honest with you, because you just read the question then you answer them. That's like super easy. Nigel is here. Can you see him? Here's his tail. And I enjoy doing videos where I talk about my writing, although those tend to be less popular. Next question is, what piece of advice would you give someone trying to join Booktube? Don't. No, I'm kidding. Do what you want to do. I know you've gotten this piece of advice from everyone, but I really do mean it. Booktube is really oversaturated with a lot of the same thing. So make sure that if you're doing a lot of the same thing everybody else is doing, that you're doing it because you enjoy it and not because other people are doing it and it seems popular. You're just gonna be frustrated and disgruntled, and it's much better to just do what makes you happy. Since joining, have you encountered any unforeseen challenges? Well, one of my biggest challenges has been lighting. Some other challenges that I didn't quite foresee or that I thought would go differently are that it is a lot harder than you initially think it will be to get noticed, and those who do get a lot of viewers often don't understand how ridiculously lucky they are. A lot of it is luck. Let's just put it that way. A lot of it is luck. When I initially started, I was hopeful that maybe now that I was a booktuber too, that some of the bigger names here on Booktube would read my comments, maybe respond more, maybe take me more seriously, and that really didn't happen. They had no reason to. The other unforeseen challenge that I'm sad about but have accepted as a reality is that most of my friends don't watch my videos. A few of them do, and if you're a friend of mine and you're watching this, you get 1,000,000 friend points. You're awesome. I love you. I love my other friends too, but I had to come to grips with the fact that most of them just don't watch my videos, aren't interested, whatever, don't feel like it's a good use of their time. It can feel very frustrating, especially when you've been doing videos for like 4 years and your friends are still like, you make YouTube videos? Yeah, what do you think? I've been posting on my Facebook page twice a week for 4 years. So that's something I wasn't completely prepared for. The challenge of apathy. I know, it makes me sound super bitter, but I mean, get to know me and you'll know that I am actually super bitter about everything. That's why I get along so well with cats. Now let's talk about something happier. What is a favorite book you read because of Booktube? I'm not really sure. I had to ponder this one. Booktube leads me astray a lot more than it gives me books I will love. A booktuber that I watch who actually has quite different taste from me, but I really enjoy her personality, suggested Uprooted, which I also enjoyed. It wasn't my favorite book or anything, but I did enjoy it. Overall, what is your favorite aspect of Booktube? Okay, I'm gonna give you another little piece of advice if you happen to be new. In case, I don't know. I started out following a lot of the big names like everybody else, and I was soon discouraged because I was just another face, I was just another nobody to them. But then I made myself a rule, and for a long time I didn't watch any booktubers who had over 200 subscribers. 200 was my cutoff. And because of that, I met a bunch of really awesome people who were happy to talk to me, happy to chat about books with me, happy to collaborate with me, and that was definitely the way to go. Find the smaller booktubers. Please don't limit yourself by only looking for people who have all of the subs, because in this world of booktube, you're probably missing out on some really amazing people. And so that's one of the favorite things that has come from booktube. When I started to look smaller and I made that rule about channel size, I found some of the greatest people, and I still love talking to them. They're all super nice. It's amazing to watch us all sort of slowly grow together. It's great. And finally, give a shout out is the final instruction. I'm gonna give a big old shout out to one of the people that I've stayed closest with from my journey into finding smaller booktubers, and that is Elizabeth Tyree over at Soul Stained Ink. She and I have even collaborated together. She is a super prolific video creator. She likes to write, she likes to read, she likes to share her thoughts on pretty much any book that she can find. So if you're into a low-key, laid-back, pleasant watching experience and you like to see a lot of content, then definitely go check out her channel and send her some love. If you have any suggestions of small YouTubers that I should check out, please leave them in the comment section below. And as always, remember that I post videos Mondays and Fridays or Saturdays, whenever my internet, which is slower than actual butts. Human anuses could go faster than my internet whenever that decides to actually post something. That said, you can also keep up with my shenanigans by subscribing here on YouTube and also checking out all of my social media. Everything you need is down below in the doobly-doo. Except for Nigel. If you need Nigel, he's right here in my lap and you can't have him. He's like, please stop. Just pet me and let me hit you in the face with my tail. That is all I ask of you. Alright guys, I will see you all next time with whatever it is I happen to be doing next time. Bye! I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I study species Turian, a Saurian Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology, although I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.